if we consider what it is that fathers need, which is something that we're busy with at Fathers to Be, what do fathers need in the time of pregnancy, birth and early parenthood? It seems to me and us, Patrick and I, that really what's useful is to support the fathers in even beginning to think that they might have needs. And in a way, it's that business of a father realizing that he's got needs as he becomes the father and the beginning of family can be such a revelation, because fathers connect and men connect very differently from women. To expect men and fathers to have great outpourings of emotion and incredible long conversations on the phone about how they feel about this and that is to apply a women's standard for connection to men. And my own experience is that sometimes very brief conversations happen between men. And for a long time, I've actually been very critical of that. I felt like, if only men could really connect more deeply and at greater length. However, perhaps men have a different way. We have a different way of connecting, perhaps. Perhaps there is a lot said in those very brief conversations. How are you? How was it? Great. Amazing. Perhaps there's a lot said. And what I've discovered is that actually the important thing for a new father to consider is to think about what his needs for support are. That's nothing that really, in a funny way, anybody can tell you. Nobody can tell you that you have these needs. You have to find that out for yourself at some level. And it's increasingly a better environment to discover that you do have needs. There are more people supporting that idea. But think about what it is that you might need as support. What would give you some help at what will be or can be an absolute peak experience, an absolutely extraordinary, intense, powerful experience of life, and amongst the most wonderful thing that will ever happen. What is it that would be supportive in that time? Could be somebody waiting in the cafe downstairs for you for 20 hours. You may never see them. You may never talk to them during that time, but you know there's somebody there. It could be spending 6 weeks walking, knowing that you're about to change life. Knowing what your needs are for support will allow you to be more present. And being more present is the gift that you can give.
Obstetrics and medicine in general had this idea the baby could not be having a real experience.
Move my hand. He moved it over there, yeah.